Alrighty, hello, it's me again. It's not Valorant, and it's not Heroes of the Storm, and it's WoW, and I'm fishing. What the heck is going on? So, I still want to do some YouTube videos, and I looked at WoW as a game that would be pretty cool to do that. I didn't enjoy playing Valorant as much anymore, and honestly, it's also not very fun to play when you're playing competitive. I think that's one of the main things for me. I can't play Valorant after work. I'm too tired, I'm not focused enough, and then losing kind of makes it worse, and you don't enjoy it really that much, you know. But I've been enjoying WoW a lot. I've basically started back in April, and I've not stopped until now in September, and it's been really fun. I started again on the American servers, so if you don't know, I normally, I was living in Europe and I was playing on the European servers, but with the time zone changes that the move to Canada inflicted on me, I played for like, I don't know, a couple of months here last year in Canada on the European servers, but it wasn't really fun because I always had to like check the time zones, and then my guild would start at like 3 on the weekends, and well, that's not, you know, too bad. It kind of often felt like I wasn't really enjoying the time and date to join those raids, and then also you know, for them it was like 8 p.m, so after raid normally people would go to sleep, and it was like 6 here, so I didn't really have much time to do anything with the guild. So I decided when I restarted, thanks to Zelia and fucking Echo, that I would be playing on the NA server. But that also means that I don't really have anything, or I didn't have anything at the beginning of the adventure, so I had to rebuild everything, characters, achievements, all that stuff. So one thing that I really learned while I was doing that is that I enjoy the WoW lore, and I really enjoy questing and reading the quests and stuff like that. And I hadn't done this for ages, because normally you really just rush to level, you know, max, whatever that is, and then you just do dungeons and you do raids and all that stuff, but you don't really, at least I didn't for most of the time, read the quest tags and enjoy, you know, what's going on. And don't get me wrong, WoW lore can be super cheesy and, you know, nonsensical, and you know, there's a lot of retconning over the last couple of expansions and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not here saying like, oh, this is the best content that ever existed, but at the same time I feel a lot of people give WoW a lot of crap for, you know, quote unquote bad writing, or oh, you could have just done this and that, when, you know, the game is like, what, 20 years old or something now, and people try to thread together stories from that long ago. It's very, very difficult. And again, I think for me the writing is actually pretty good. I enjoy most of the stories that are being told, and again, you don't have to love the Sylvanas ways and all that stuff that has been happening over the last 2 expansions, but in the end it's an interesting story, at least for me. So what I'm gonna do is just play through WoW, honestly. I had this in my mind for a little bit, and I didn't really know when to start or how to start, and now I'm just starting it. I wanted to do this video at first, and I'm getting fishing achievements, because I feel like I need some context, and then also the actual videos will be very light of, I think, commentary just about my channel. It will be very focused on what's happening in WoW. So yeah, I just wanted to do this first. In terms of like when to start and what to start, I don't have a warlock yet, and it kind of feels like a good class to start off some quests, and then also obviously everything's very easy leveling. There's no real difficulty in that anymore, but it kind of feels nice of a pet class to start things off. And I think we're going to start off with the gnome area, because I haven't played that in ages. I just recently played the night elf and the human area, so I kind of enjoy that. But if you have any wishes to see any specific areas, if you always wanted to know lore bits about certain areas, let me know. At some point I'm pretty sure I will change to a max level character and just like go through the questing like that. But we'll see. You never know how things go, and how far we'll take this, but for now that's it. So thank you very much, and I'll see you in Azeroth.